coming. We've got an exciting evening planned for you all. We have a bunch of beautiful trophies over here to my right that we will be handing out during the course of the evening, and of course we're excited about that. Is anybody out there excited about the trophies? Are there any odds makers out there? Are there any bets going? Yeah, well, we're excited. We've got a lot of changes that you'll see during the course of this presentation this year from the standpoint that, number one, I'm up here. I'm never up here. You know, and that's, again, a change. And I'm really kind of nervous about that because those of you, can I have a show of hands? Were there anybody in the audience that was at the Freddie Awards that were in Colorado Springs? Yeah, I see some hands. Something unique happened. Well, a couple unique things happened at that Freddie Award. One, you know, all of a sudden Randy's handing out awards and he's giving out awards. And for those of you who were there, you remember, and wait a minute. I'm nervous already because he was up here, he was presenting awards, he was handing out trophies, and for those of you who were there, all of a sudden he walks off the stage, and I'm standing over there where you see Janet sitting, and he hands me the microphone. He'd given out about 4 awards, and he looks at me and he goes, "I'll be back." And for those of you who know, this is actually my 10th Freddie Awards that I've been participating in. So of course I'm a little troubled, and I'm looking and I'm like, no, there's no coming back. We've already started. What are you doing? Where are you going? And of course, for those of you who were there and stayed the course of the evening, you'd be aware of the fact that he did ask his beautiful wife to marry him that night. And of course, about 4 awards in, he kind of felt the ring in his pocket and kind of got a little traumatized. So he had to go take a deep breath and make sure that he was doing the right thing. And for those of you who were there, I was stuck up here going, okay, what are we going to do now? We're going to take a little break. So, you know, I am a little nervous because when I did start speaking, he was right here. Randy, I sure hope you're out there, and I hope that you're coming back. But anyway, what I would like to do is start the evening with a couple of thank yous. Of course, an event of this magnitude would not be possible without the assistance of our sponsors. During the course of the evening, we'd like to recognize those sponsors. There's 2 right now that we would like to recognize. For those of you who arrived early enough and joined us in Salon 4 for the cocktail reception, a big thank you to Marriott Rewards, and I'd like to recognize and ask Ed French to come up and join us. I've got to tell you that we've had, like I mentioned, this is the 10th year that we've actually held a live presentation for the Freddies. Prior to that, Randy would go around, visit the programs, drop off trophies, make a day of it. And so for the 10th year, we've actually held a live ceremony. I've got to tell you, bar none, this has been a great experience for us. The property, the hotel, you know, I kept saying, oh, we'd like to hold it in California. We had such a great time. And us folks in Colorado, coming from the cold weather, we were very excited last year to be in LA. So I said to Ed and Holly, California, these are the following cities we like. And what about DC, Karen? Is it warm there? So they haven't disappointed us. It has been warm. The weather's been great. The cherry blossoms have been beautiful. And I've got to tell you, the staff has been just fabulous. So I'd like to say a warm thank you to Marriott and the staff, Ed, Holly, and the rest of the gang at Marriott, and of course the staff at the hotel. Things have been superb. Thank you so much. And on behalf of the Freddie Awards, we'd like to thank Marriott with an honorary hosting sponsorship, Freddie. Thank you.
Thank you, Karen. I actually remember when Randy used to come around and give the awards to us in our hometown. So that was one of the reasons we wanted to make sure that we could do the Freddie somewhere. We could have a nice contingent from Marriott, and we're very pleased to have you all at our hotel tonight. The hotel's done a great job. I'd ask one more time just for a round of applause to recognize all the folks at the hotel who have done such a good job for us. And there are a number of you in the audience who will appreciate this. I can now say that I've won a Freddie tonight. Thank you.
Well, I don't know, Ed, if the correct terminology would be won or paid for. So, I'm not quite sure if that's a true statement, but, hey, you got a Freddie. And there are folks around you that are hoping it's your only one this evening. So I would watch your back and your front. Again, there's a second group that I would like to thank at this particular point in time. Again, once we finish here at the end of awarding all these beautiful trophies over here, we will be returning right again to Salon 4. So right where we started is going to be right where we end. So we hope all of you will join us from an American Express membership rewards sponsorship after party. So without further ado, I'd like to invite Steve Selwood to come on up and accept this Freddie. And again, we'd like to thank Membership Rewards. They have actually supported and funded the after party for quite some years now. But this is the first year that, again, that we'll officially recognize and honor them as an official sponsor of the after party.
Sorry. So, I don't know what it says that when I first took this job, we started sponsoring the after party, but I would like to formally invite everyone after the great award ceremony to come join us on the other side for cocktails until my colleagues from AIS and other American Express groups are here to finally go home. It's always a pleasure to join this event with Randy and Karen. It's a pleasure to see everyone in the industry, as well as some of our strongest competitors and our strongest participants in these loyalty programs. So thank you very much. It's a pleasure, and I look forward to seeing everyone at the after party. Thank you.